Huh? I must be mad. I suppose it was not.
What's that noise? What is this racketeer?
What?
What happened here?
There's a goose in sauce prepared, and that it's not too sweet like the last time.
If anything goes missing there, I'll be after you. Scrub you're after. You'll have to wait. I've been here for ages.
I suppose you're waiting.
Damn right. Like, I know they're preparing, or at least a bit of gruel.
Why don't you go to the other kitchen?
Are you daft? That's the...
I can try and find some.
Haven't you got in?
Not really.
Go and look then. There's some bar. I'd go myself, but if someone saw me...
I'll figure it out. I can see if...
Hey, I need...
You might be... Oh. I'll be going.
Go, and if...
Still hungry?
I wouldn't be... Thanks.
You're welcome. I need help.
Who doesn't? I still have to clean out all the fireplaces in the Crown. Do you know how many there are?
I don't know or care. I have to find medicine for Captain Thomas.
Thomas?
Well, you look...
What?
Because we're birds of...
How do you mean?
Well, let's just...
Oh, really?
Why, do you think?
Because other...
What?
And now get out of my...
fourth bell. The bell's ringing for hands the 5th time.
What was that?
What? What was that?
I must be mad.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
It will have to be diluted. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
You all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug, the worst of all, a poacher. And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead!
Stop! You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Rattay.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But, sir, the captain!
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
Open the gates!
My lord.
What the hell is going on?
It was just a... It's a hanging.
You can't hang him! He's a noble!
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
So, you're messengers from Ratai, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it? Well, it was somewhat unexpected. I must say, it was the first time I had a noose around my neck, and it wasn't the most pleasant experience.
Please, and that of my chamberlain, too. I must say in his defense that he had my orders not to admit...
I understand, sir. At home, some bandits got into Tamberg by subterfuge, and it cost us a lot of effort.
I'm glad you Anyway, as far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired.
But we can all point the finger. Your League of Lords, on the other hand, although I don't doubt your reasons, just as...
We certainly had. The main one being that your Wenzel is an irresponsible drunk. But let us leave that aside. Tell me.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas.
Let us say that...
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side, and whether they...
In other words, whether I might be...
I wouldn't be so bold as to suggest that, sir. We are merely in... It's necessary to discuss the future of the kingdom.
The future is nonetheless, Sir Hanush. There is disorder and anarchy in the land.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep... Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including...
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only... So Henry and I...
Is that so?
Right now, we've got a common enemy.
So then, sir...
Indeed, you may. Perhaps in the end we may... I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those... And since I don't have many men left to send as...
Just say the word, sir.
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhead and may not be very willing to fulfill his... It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain...
Is that all, sir?
It's no simple task. Dealing with the lower nobility can be tricky.
What should we do if he's...
His house has always been loyal to mine. And it has always been more than... I do not expect any great obstacles. But he will take his time over being persuaded.
I'll get to him somehow, sir.
I expect nothing less...
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not...
Very well. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once...
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something?
Oh.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor. A stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here?
And why does this Toth interest...
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau.
Interesting.
Thank you, sir.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now that Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be... There, your... equipment shall also be returned to you. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount, and therefore he has kindly decided... Gentlemen, follow me.